Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here. Today we have the round 6 match of the Little Cup Open, which is the biggest Pokemon tournament of all time. Over 3,000 entrants, and now there's about 100 people left. I'm playing churine for round 6. I just played solo in last round. If you guys missed it, I have a Grand Slam playlist if you guys would like to check that out. So this is pretty important. If I win this game, I believe I'm at 19 points. And then that means I'm guaranteed playoffs, so even without having to win the RU Open. This is Little Cup, for those that don't know, level 5 Pokemon, lot of fun, and I'm excited to play. I'm actually going into this, I'm about to challenge them, but I'm actually going into this with the thought process that I really like the teams that I used last round. I made some slight tweaks and edits to them, and I'm going to use them again, because I like them. Now, if I lose 2-0 because of it, that's on me, but if I win, I'm a firm believer in if you are comfy enough with a team, it doesn't matter if people know it, you can win. And I've done that throughout, like, the years in terms of tournaments. I remember I was in DVP Open and I made it all the way to semifinals using the exact same team every single round, and I was uploading it too. But yeah, we're about to challenge them. If you guys do enjoy the tournament content, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. Also, what is your favorite middle stage Pokemon? So last time I asked your favorite baby Pokemon, I had some really cool answers. Some Pokemon I definitely didn't expect. And now I'm asking what's your favorite middle stage Pokemon. Like, we have Little Cup, we have OU, and then there are some middle cup type of things. It's not really a tier, but there is some stuff like that. So if you guys would like to answer that question, feel free to down below. Also, feel free to pick up my Draco Shaker. Links down below. And if you guys want to support me for free, I do have a Samsung affiliate link. They do have their new, monitor. Wow, I forgot the name of the word for a second. New monitor that is coming out. If you just simply click on the link, you do support me financially. That link is down below. If you want to go the extra mile and click reserve, it doesn't actually make you pay for anything. It's just putting your email and they'll email you with updates. You also support me by doing that too. But have fun. So I actually saw their replays and they use this exact team. That Tyrantrum is a giant threat, but my Mienfoo is just as big of a threat. I took some inspiration actually from the comment section, so I do appreciate you guys, and I made the Diglett Focus Sash with Sludge Bomb in order to trap Grookey to help Carvanha win, which is what I'm going to go for in this game. We always leave Mienfoo and Mienfoo matchups, and we just go from there. So first fake out, they do win the speed tie, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're going to go for the knockoff here, though. They can't KO me with high jump kick yet, but the speed tie sucks because it means fake out high jump kick, or knockoff into high jump kick is a guaranteed KO. So I'm automatically in a worse position right now, I'd say. And they can obviously U-turn or high jump kick if they really want to. We're going to make the coughing play. They do go for high jump kick and miss, and this is really big because they actually don't get their regenerator now at all, and I can go right for Thunderbolt. They don't get the regenerator because of my neutralizing gas, and I'm going for Thunderbolt just in case they go Marini. I have to be very careful around Tyrant. I really do. And I want to be very careful around the Grookey as well. I don't think they'd go hard Pawniard. I could be wrong. But I feel like that doesn't gain you that much from the turn. I think Marini is a good mid-ground. They go Natu, which is still really solid for me, to be honest. Now, if I can get rid of Natu, that means I can get up a Spike. I have to be careful because Dragon Dance's Tyrant runs like Rock Blast, Psychic Fangs, and Fire Fangs. You can see by my team, 6-0'd. So, got to be really careful around that. I just want to run a quick calc. Natu, let's just custom set. Psychic does 90 to 120. My god. That's a little bit unfortunate. We're going to bring out my own. Maybe they U-turn here. Yeah, they do. So they keep themselves low, which is actually really good because they're in range of knockoff on a speed tie at worst, And this isn't really a Pokemon they appreciate very much, I would say. Yeah, like Mienfoo doesn't want to come out because it's lost to Violite. So Mienfoo never really wants to come out. They could go Pawniard. That would open up my own Mienfoo. And the cool thing is with Grassy Terrain plus Protect, even if they get up Stealth Rock with Pawniard, like they go Pawniard right now and they make a great play and go for Stealth Rock. I actually, because of Protect, I recover with their own Grassy Terrain and then I can live the hit. And then I can go for that Carvanha endgame. I already have this guy weakened. I already have this without a Violet, so this dies. Tyrant is like the big dude that I'm trying to not lose to. Crunch does 50%, man. Damn. Alright, so Pawniard comes out. Pretty free Mienfoo here, I would say. As they go for knockoff. Gonna knock off of my own here. I think they would make the Marini play. You need this Pokemon, so I feel like it's kind of a misplay to throw it away. So I'm going to go for knockoff, anticipating them to want to go Marini. Exactly. And this is cool too, because now I can also stop this thing from getting regenerated. This is already in Psychic Fang's range. These guys, basically, their Tyrant is the equivalent to my Carvanha, right? So everything's threatening. Don't get me wrong. I'd knock off here if I were them. I'm still going to make the coughing play either way. There we go. And now I believe I still Thunderbolt, regardless of them going Ponyard or not. I think Thunderbolt still makes the best play. The most sense. They don't get regenerated because of my ability. I do a lot to them too. So there's Tyrant that comes out. Giant threat. For sure a giant threat. Diglett. Earth Power does not do enough. I think I'm going to Sludge Bomb for some chip just for Diglett. They resist, but like... this guy's a threat. So I need to weaken it. Yeah, they Dragon Dance up. We're going to hit the chip for Diglett, which is very important. And then they're probably going to go for Psychic Fangs here. I'll go Feral Seed. I can, as long as I keep Coughing alive, I can beat Grookey. And Coughing matches up very well versus everything on their team. So this is like the bigger threat. So they hit me there. Gonna Thunder Wave in case they... Oh, in case they weren't Fire Fang. They're actually close combat. I'm just gonna Earth Power. If they Rock Blast, I think I lose either way. If they Rock... I think I actually lose this guy if they Rock Blast me, so... I didn't think about them being close combat over Fire Fang. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but I could have went Feral Seed raw on that, too. I should probably just type GG. Yeah, they go for Rock Blast, so it's going to depend on Rock Blast rolls. Come on, buddy. No! I ended up getting swept by Tyrant, which is something I for sure did not want. Right. I need to get a double protect here in order to not lose right now. Let's see, I got it. They Dragon Dance again, so now I got to get a triple protect. That was a crazy play, because I feel like you didn't need to make that play, because you could win if this dies, but... Good game. Yeah, so this Mon just straight up owned me right here. I got 6-0 to my first one. Well played. Alright, so I got 6-0 to my first one. Yeah, I came down the Rock Blast rolls there. That was crazy that they went for a second Dragon Dance, but let me look at something real quick. I still really like this team, and I'm using it no matter what. So I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna hit them up with the next one. Again, yeah. So like Tyrant is a giant threat, and versus these balances is really strong. Okay, cool. So have fun. I have the Fire Punch Feral Seed, which is really strong here. I have the Double as well, which is really good too, and it gives me a free knockoff on basically one of these guys, so I'm good. Stealth Rock is alright here, but Spike is a little bit better because it hits everything harder besides Ponyta. My Carvanha is what I'm definitely trying to endgame with. This is one of them Carvanha endgames for sure. They make the smart Staryu lead. Already from the get. I'm always going to make the Grookey play here. Even if I get burnt, it's okay. As they miss. I'm going to double. Anticipating them. Yep, they want to go Feral Seed potentially. And I'm going to go for knockoff here because that's going to open up my endgame. I could also go for a Hazard actually. You know, knockoff is better. Knockoff is literally best. Because if I get rid of this thing's a Violite, that's going to open up Carvanha. Perfect. So we get that. Get our Stealth Rock up there. Staryu comes out. I'm going to go for knockoff on them too as they Rapid Spin, which is amazing for me because I get my weak armor. However, no, they're not 19 times 2. They're 19 times 1.5. So I'm actually still faster, which is nice. And I can get up my Stealth Rock here. Spike was better, but it's fine. So we can bring out Grookey now. I'm going to do what I have to do to win, so I'm going to Swords Dance here. because it makes no sense for them to let me Grassy Glide them when they can go Coughing relatively free. So I'm gonna make this play. I don't think they should. Yep, there's the Coughing. Here's a Sludge Bomb coming out. We're gonna knock them off now. Perfect. And this is gonna allow my, this guy's gonna take some damage here, unfortunately, but this is gonna allow my Abra to start picking up some KOs. I'm super close to winning the game with Carvana. I'm also very close to winning the game with my Ponyta too. But I'm still a speed tie away from losing to their Abra, so it's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. But yeah, Psychic's always my best play here. Actually, does Shadow Ball KO Coughing? Abra, Life Orb, Coughing. No, let me import my team. Got a very lucky Hydro Pump dodge. I guess it didn't matter if they switched either way, but Abra, Coughing, get rid of the Violite. Shadow Ball does 66 min, and it does hit Feral Seed for slightly. No, Psychic's literally always better. I can knock out Feral Seed in a sec, so I can definitely knock out Feral Seed in a sec. With Fire Punch. Fire Punch should be able to knock it out without an Eviolite. Feral Seed. Fire Punch is 95 min. Crazy. I would love for them to go Feral Seed now. It's crazy because there's 3 speed ties here that can determine a game. If my Abra wins it versus their Abra, versus this guy versus that guy, I can win. But there's literally 3 speed ties here that I need to win. It's crazy, right? That's why the Little Cup is a little bit like iffy because of things like that. But also, you know what sucks? If I was still the Eviolite Diglett from the last game that I was last time I played, I'd be in such a better position. Okay, you die. Sorry, buddy. That's why I knocked off your Eviolite for later. That's awesome. So that's dead. They didn't go Abra. They didn't go Abra, which I'm surprised about. They do win that speed tie, but that doesn't matter as much because I get rid of Starmie too. So that means their Abra is more than likely not Focus Sash. Yeah, and I'm glad I put Protect this time. Nice, so we get a free Psychic off. I changed Protect because I was tired of getting Trap-Inched. And we get rid of Mienfoo there. And we win this speed tie. Well, you won the speed tie that matters. You won the speed tie that matters. I mean, it's a speed tie for the last 3 months. What you mean? Like, there's not really much we could do. There's literally, it's freaking Little Cup, right? It's literally a speed tie for the last 3 months. All right. I kind of want to try this team. It's all right. The other team I have is, but it's also it's like, here's my thought process. When you lose a game and you won with a specific thing, like the chance you put it up again, I feel like is relatively high, right? Here's my main problem with this team. I wasn't able to win with it in testing. That's a pretty big problem. Pretty big. Shoot, I loaded it up though. Should I just use my... I feel like I should just use this team again though. I feel like this team is like my best bet. I think it's so good. Oh, it said they want to battle. Do I use version 2 of the team? Where I get Tyrantrumed again? Do I use this one, which has Timber, which is still like hard to beat Tyrantrum, but I have Hazards up. You know what? Let's freaking go. Okay, well, I don't think I made the wrong play, considering how good Sandshrew is. Have fun. And I do have Protect, so I don't get trapped by Trapinch, which is nice. Let's see if I can win a speed type to start it off. I don't get trapped, which is nice. So Mienfoo is amazing here. Coughing is whatever. I get the fake out. I wonder if this is just Sludge Bomb, or is it like... Let me check something real quick. Because this could also be random Will-O-Wisp. I feel like it's Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, why would you lead this otherwise if it's not? It's definitely Will-O-Wisp. Like, it has to be. Yep. There it is. So we're gonna go for knockoff here. On maybe Natu, on any of these guys really. Yeah, it was Will-O-Wisp, which is important to note. If they attack me, also that means they might be defensive, so that means they might be, no, they're 12 speed if anything. So I get my eject button here, which is nice. They go Mienfoo, which is nice too. Gonna keep my eject button there. And now I can go for the exact same combo, and I have the damage up, basically. So I jump kick here, and they die. Yep, perfect. So that was a great turn, obviously. I mean, duh. So my Sandshrew looks incredible. These four all die. So it's just Pawniard, and I still have my Violite, and their knockoff Mon is Pawniard. So I just don't throw that away, and I can win. I think we always go Natu on theirs. Just gonna Heat Wave for Chip as they go for U-turn. I didn't want to lose a speed tie. Now I can go Pawniard here. Great Rocks play from my opponent. I do get a knockoff though on their Coughing, which is amazing. Sludge Bomb or anything. Keep Pawniard healthy because it will beat every Mon on their team. You're useless. You're literally useless, so I don't have to predict here. I'm gonna click. I don't need this Mon. It's useless. So I'm clicking Stealth Rock on what I expect to be a knockoff or U-turn. Exactly. Yep, that's completely fine. We bring out you. We pivot out to Marini. On the U-turn, yep, we get the eject into my homie. In. And my guy is in, and it's time to click button. Triple Axle time, baby. Not before, not gonna lie. Me either. Except on this. Literally. But yeah, Triple Axle basically picks up a KO. It is heat, I agree. I hope they give me Natu. I mean, I would like Coughing too, because all these guys lose to this guy. But yeah. I like this guy. I do have the wide lens as well, so the chances I miss are very low, which is pretty cool. Nice. Alright, we get rid of Grookey, which is like the biggest threat to my team, in my opinion. So Grookey's the biggest threat. We get rid of that. I think we're looking super good right now. Trapinch comes out. I'm trapped. I can't switch. I have a 99% chance to hit this. Why did I say that? Why the hell did I say I have a 99% chance to hit this? But we got rid of Trapinch too, so things are looking really good. And now I have a really, really safe victory here. I simply click Earthquake and knock out Coughing. We win the game. And my friends, I am in round 7 of Little Cup Open. This is Stealth Rock, so it can't be SD. Brick Break. That means no sucker. U-turn's literally my best play. And let me play the safe endgame. Oh, they were Scarf. Good game. I'll play that nice and safe endgame here. And I made it to round. I'm glad I decided. Thank you, fam. Appreciate that. I'm glad I decided to play this one out this way. And let's get the last kill with this dude. Didn't realize this would be Scarf. But nice. All right, so we made it to the next round. I'm also glad they were able to play like immediately, which is really, really cool. I'm very happy. I was told to do some recaps, so let's do some. First one. Excuse me. I'm dying. Also, I think I put an ad in this, so yay. What should I put as my Pokemon? Oh, maybe I put an ad in this one, but all right, little recap. This one, I think I freaking played it flawlessly. I scouted for Will-O-Wisp turn 1. Now, it was a scout, but I also saw their team before because I checked their replays. And there's 2 games. That's part of the tournament, right? You can see my team's alive. So this one, I kept my eject button for this specific Pokemon because it meant I get a kill. I went Mienfoo. And this was huge because they had already gotten knocked. This is a speed tie they probably shouldn't have risked. I think they always should have went Coughing here instead of trying to U-turn. Because they had already gotten knocked off. And as I mentioned in the earlier ones, the fake out into knockoff into high jump kick combo is a guaranteed KO on Mienfoo, which is why some games are determined from, like, the turn 1 fake out speed tie versus Mienfoo. Mienfoo gives you so much. You either can KO them or you can get momentum or switch out. So I go for the speed tie. It's my best play. I get it. I kill Mienfoo. I'm already looking good because now I'm never getting knocked off by Grookey and I'm never getting knocked off by Pawniard. So my Mienfoo keeps into Violite. So this is essentially my Primal Groudon, Landorus, Therian, Incineroar, and VGC. Mon right here keeps a Violite the entire game. It's essentially having a full restore on my Pokemon. And right here I switch. Obviously I'm not going to risk anything. My Natu is not as necessary in this game too because typically you use Natu to deal with Coughing and Grookey, but I have a freaking Sandshrew Alolan. So anyway, I go for Heat Wave here. My best play. I just need a chip. I want a speed tie as well. I mean, Little Cup's all about speed ties. Pawniard comes out. They make an excellent play. I actually do go Mienfoo here. Now, the reason being is that it gives me a free knock. So I didn't have to let it get knocked, but I went Mienfoo there just in case they went for knock because I get a free knock on Coughing. And the long game is about getting this guy, right? So you guys asked for a recap. I'm doing it. Hopefully, if this kills my watch time, I'm not doing this anymore. And then we go out into Mienfoo here as I go for Thunderbolt because I want to keep my Marinia alive. My Diglett is literally useless, as I mentioned. It doesn't beat anything, and this is even Scarf, so I go Diglett. And right here, I just decide, okay, I'm going to get up Stealth Rock because if I get him up, it works. If not, it's cool. Doesn't matter. I go that into this. I think this was a great play just to force that. Yep. And because I have the wide lens, my homie never misses, man. Because I have the wide lens, my homie doesn't miss. 99%. So I think all of this, I think I played this excellently, honestly, from here on out. I should have also noticed that Hail hit the Pawniard first here, so that was a misplay. Trying to think about, let me look at my replays of the other 2, just to be sure. So I think I played that one like almost damn near flawlessly, especially with the information I had and the information I was given. So I think that one was a great game. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm happy. I'm proud of how I played the game. So next one, it's like my private replays here. Oh, it didn't save? Oh shoot, they didn't save. Period. Hold up, we got that one. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna upload and share replay with that one. Gonna upload and share replay with that one, just so I have them for later, and then I'm going to upload and share replay with that one. I like to show PDT and talk about what I could have done differently. Shout out to Kyther, by the way, for the squads. All right, this one I got crushed. I knew Tyrant was a threat, but I was really hoping that with my Sash Diglett I'd be fine. And honestly, I think my opponent just played it perfectly. Like again, so fake out. They won the speed tie, which is already putting me in the back, right? We do trade knockoffs here. You know, it's a gentleman's handshake, but it doesn't actually do much because I'm forced to switch always. They do. I jump kick. I get a very. This was an extremely lucky miss because it was on. on coughing coming in. And with that, with neutralizing gas, they don't get that regenerated back unless they come in on a different Pokemon. So very lucky miss. Thunderbolt, they get nice momentum. Yeah, this guy, this was tough, man. Now this is kind of crazy because what if I was Will-O-Wisp like they were last time? I go Pharaoh Seed because I'm hoping they'll attack me. I think that even if I went for, maybe I should have went for Sludge Bomb. Maybe that turn, because I was hoping they'd take extra Fangs damage basically. But maybe that turn I should have went for Sludge Bombs. They make the excellent play here of going for Rock Blast just in case I'm Sash. Excellent play. And then first one, second one, they were like, screw that. Now I feel like this, they didn't have to, I think they were just like, they'd say, hey, look, I'm predicting you, Joey, and you have to hold this, right? They just put it on the table right there. They literally put their dick on the table right there. And that's just an expression. I don't know what they are. But, like it was, yeah, I'm here. And I'm going to take this first win. That's literally what they told me right here. Because that was crazy. Because I feel like they didn't have to make that play. Because you just attack into me. You literally cannot lose to Carvanha because your Grookey comes out and always forces it out. And you have enough, you have 6 Pokemon in the back. So, but they made the crazy play. Forcing me to get another one. Completely crushing me. Awesome. Well played on their part. The only thing I could have done differently was maybe fish for another Sludge Bomb, try to get a poison, and then from there, try and, if I did get a poison, try and switch. That would have been lucky. 30% though. It would have meant that I could go Pharaoh Seed on the Psychic Fangs. They take Iron Bars plus that. Then I switch out into Natu on the close combat. It would have, I would basically have to give them too many pieces. But this one was crazy because let me tell you all the Pokemon that speed tie in this game. You got Staryu, Abra, Ponyta, and Abra. They all speed tie. And they led perfectly in this one as well. Very smart. I should have expected Staryu lead, honestly, but especially because there's no Mienfoo, so you don't have to get the speed tie. Very smart lead on their part. I go Grookey. I dodge an Analytic Hydro Pump. It wouldn't have KO'd me, and there's no freaking way they would throw away Staryu like that, so I don't think it mattered in a sense. But maybe it did. But because the damage overall, I couldn't recover it. But I go for knockoff here, or excuse me, I double out to double because there's no freaking way they stay in. They always go Staryu here or coughing, and that gives me a knockoff. And the knockoff helps out my Carvanha endgame, but also my Abra endgame. So go for knockoff on Pharaoh Seed. I trade that over Stealth Rock because I got one of two things out of this, right? If I knock off Pharaoh Seed, it's in Fire Punch range. If I knock off Staryu, it can't wall Carvanha, right? Crunch will KO it if I knock off its Eviolite. So I get rid of the Pharaoh Seeds item, which is awesome there. And this is really cool too because this basically ensures the knockoff on Staryu as well to kill them with Psychic. So I stayed in because if they Hydro Pump, whatever, I die. Maybe? I don't know if I die from full, to be honest. I should calc that. I probably do. It's probably like 76 to 135%. And this allows me to be faster than them. And I guess technically I could have went for Rock Blast rolls here, but if I didn't get like a 5 hit, I died, yeah. If I didn't get a... No, that was Analytic, so that doesn't count. But if I didn't get a 5 hit, obviously. So right here, I go Grookey. And did I go for SD or did I knock off? Yeah, I Swords Dance here because, again, you cannot throw away Staryu. Staryu is too important, right? Staryu is way too important. It gives you 1 speed tie versus Abra, right? You have 3 Pokemon that have 19, I only have 2. So at that point, why the hell would you do that? Do you like how I'm giving you post-com in this? Again, if this is ruining my watch time, click that link a couple times for me, man. You help me out. But I'm not going to have an advertisement in this one because I did the link stuff and my Draco Shaker. I'll do another one. But yeah, so I knock off here, even though Acro is stronger because in the long run, getting rid of their item is stronger because it means that Abra can pick up a KO. And here they kind of throw. They kind of throw a little bit, right? They give me Coughing, which I think was the play. You 100% give me Coughing. You keep Pharaoh Seed because you want to try and deal with Abra. But you have a million Pokemon to try and risk a speed tie. I think Ponyta should have came out, but they're all like they're all freaking berry juice. So again, a speed tie. I think they should have risked one of the speed ties before giving me Pharaoh Seed because on the off chance I am Fire Punch, which I am, I guarantee KO them because I knocked them off. And on top of that, if I was Sash, they gave it back. Of course, if I was Sash, I wouldn't be able to KO them. But yeah, so they win this speed tie here. If I win this speed tie, that'd be cool. But they win this speed tie here, and this is where again I like to make very little changes if I feel comfortable with a team and it comes into play. Right? They went Mienfoo first as opposed to risking a speed tie. I understand this play because last time Fire Punch doesn't always run Protect, but I got it, and because I'm Life Orb, I KO through the Eviolite. Then they go Abra, and I win that speed tie too. Now, even if I didn't win that speed tie, the chance of me winning from this position is actually a lot higher than theirs because I have Carvanha, which can protect, but I also have Ponyta, which can win a speed tie as well. So I win that speed tie. Then they go Ponyta, and they go for their best play, which is Flame Charge. They win this speed tie. Say they choke, which is not true. at all. Like, it was always down as V-Ties at the end of the day. It didn't matter. Yeah, so, anyway, I'm able to knock them out with Iron Fist. But I think I played this one great as well for what it was. Definitely Hydro Pump Mist might have made them play a little bit riskier with Staryu. It would have done a good chunk, though, for sure, because analytic boosted. But, yeah, and this one I just think I played it perfectly for what I had. But, yeah, this now means that I am at 19 points, which is guaranteed playoffs, I believe. Right now, I'm guaranteed at least tiebreaker. It could also still be playoffs with 18 points, but now I'm guaranteed playoffs with 19 points. That's what people were saying. So you see number 6 at 19. So I'm definitely guaranteed playoffs, which means regardless of me winning or not winning the RU Open later this week, I'm in. So I'm very happy, and we're going to leave it at that. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'm not going to do little recaps like that all the time, especially if the video is longer, but I will be paying attention to my watch time on this. I will. You guys keep suggesting this because you don't want people to spoil if you win or not. But I mean, I feel like the video time isn't really an indicator of how games went. I've had 3 games that happened in the span of 16 minutes before, right? So, and it's not even Little Cup, it was OU. So, in a tournament. It just all depends. But, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like. Your boy is learning Little Cup, man, and also learned the power Tyrant. That was another reason why I wanted to bring Sandshrew, because if they brought Tyrantrum again, I had outs with this one, right? Not only did I have Sandshrew to outspeed, but I had a Violite, Diglett if they want to try and play that, Rock Blast game. I live that. I have Ice Shard and Hail plus Marini to pivot on a close combat into Sandshrew. But yeah, we're leaving it at that. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.